Okay guys, another afternoon. I've got some time, so I'm gonna try to install the fender today. Right there. I realized that I probably should have put the fender on before I put the header panel on, so I'm gonna see if I can make that work without having to take that back off. But there's the new fender, all just primed black, and see if we can figure this out. Should be easy, just a bunch of screws, right? It's all done. Whew. That was a pain in the butt, especially the screws back in here. One in here and one up here. This one. All right, I'm gonna put the tire back on, and that's it for today. So I'm working on the truck, trying to get the bumper on, and the grill, and kind of the final touches. And I don't know if you could see, but it started raining. I don't know if I'd call this a rain. It's a light drizzle, but it's really annoying to be out there trying to work on the truck while it's the heavens are pouring down on you, even if it's a light drizzle. I'm gonna see how it goes and see if I can get back out there and just finish the job, at least get the bumper on, and then we'll see about getting the grill on a different day. Enjoying the rain, buddy? It's a beautiful one. Praying mantises are cool. Praying manti? Praying mantises? I don't know. Alright, the bumper's on. A little bit of a sprinkle, but we were able to get through it. So next is the grill, and then the headlights and stuff, and it should be all done. Yeah, maybe. I was actually thinking maybe we could just leave this black and put a bunch of stickers on there, mountain biking stickers.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah? Alright. Okay, next little project we have to do, the little tweak to make this fit. This little tab right here, it's supposed to fit under the fender, but it doesn't, and that's not because the grill is bad, it's because the fender, these molds that they send you, the aftermarket ones, they're just like not precise, they're not perfect, and it would, I think, ruin the fender more if I tried to somehow like bend that out of the way. So we're just gonna cut this off right here, and then that way this will be able to slip in and won't have an issue, and it'll be bolted in several places, so I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. So it looks like I'm going to have to cut more of that tab off. Well, the tab's gone, but I gotta cut more into the grill because it's kind of on right now, and I'm just kind of like fitting it to see if everything lines up the way it's supposed to. And you can see like right here there's a pretty big gap that shouldn't be there. This side everything seems to be lining up fine. You can see that the tab like does not interfere with the fender right here at all. It kind of just fits perfectly, and then these holes are lined up perfectly as well. This one you can see that like it's already starting not to be lined up. If I push it, you can see that it lines up a little bit, and the further you go out, like the hole's way over here, and here's a hole on the grill, so the further you go to this side of the truck, the more offset this is, and that's because I don't know if you could see, but even though I've cut off the tab, which was bumping into this, so now that's gone, but you still have the fender just it's just not shaped correctly. Like this stuff under here, this part right here should be underneath this part of the fender, and it's not. So either you force it and it's just gonna, I think it's just gonna make this even worse, or I just cut more of the fender off and make room for that to slide in. So I'll have to work on that another day. It's getting late. All right, so I am getting really close to being done now. I was trying to get the grill back on and I couldn't. It wouldn't fit. Like the screws that I had taken off were not fitting into the little clips. So I'm glad that I actually still had the old header panel, because these clips here are from the old header panel, and then these screws will actually fit into this. But the other ones, like the old ones, the old clips that I took off are these ones. So they were the ones that were in here, and that hole is just way too big for these screws. So I'm not sure why, the different size this is supposed to be for this year truck, but as you can see, this just goes, it just goes right through. It doesn't fit. So I'm going to go ahead and add a windshield to the bottom of the grill, and then go ahead and put the grill back on, and then see if I can get the lights in there as well today. I've got some people coming over, so I may run out of time, but we're getting close, super close now. Okay, so I'm done. My buddy Jerry helped me out with the last bit of it, getting the lights in there. All right, well, it's all done, and if you guys have stuck with me till now and watched all 3 videos. I really appreciate it. I know this is not the typical kind of videos that I usually make, but Old Blue is the truck that I use to go riding, so it is mountain bike related. This process taught me a lot, and it actually surprised me that I was able to complete it. In the end, it was really just a bunch of nuts and bolts, just hard to get to sometimes, but honestly, even more difficult than the disassembly and assembly of the truck was the whole process of getting the brake and light inspection completed, because you have to make sure that every single light on this truck is working, otherwise it won't pass, including like the cab lights in the exterior. All of that, I had to replace all of those bulbs. And then even worse than that was just dealing with DMV and all of the hoops that you have to jump through in order to get this thing passed and smogged and certified, and then finally get your salvage title back and get this thing back on the road. Now that I've done that, actually, I have the courage now to take on this project. This truck has not had a radio for the longest time, and it's just been looking ugly like this for a while. So now that I've done the other part, I feel comfortable with ordering that part and getting that replaced and actually getting a radio in here. So looking forward to that. But right now, all that's left to do is go for a ride. I got the bike in the back, so I'll see you guys on the trails. If you see Old Blue out on the trailheads, I've left this fender blank. You can see my stickers on there, but that's gonna be for all of our mountain biking stickers. So if you guys see Old Blue out there and you have a sticker, feel free to slap one on there. All right, well, let's see. Let's start.